Jerry Seinfeld, the comedy legend and car enthusiast, has curated a collection of cars that many would call extraordinary. Among these masterpieces, there's one that stands out, not just for its engineering brilliance, but for its controversial history. This car was so ahead of its time that it was actually banned in the United States, deemed too advanced to meet the safety and emission standards of the era. Can you guess which car earned this distinction while becoming one of the most coveted vehicles in the world? Stay tuned as we dive into Seinfeld's stunning lineup, saving this unique piece of history for its grand reveal. Number 1. 1955 Porsche 550 Spyder. The 1955 Porsche 550 Spyder, famously nicknamed the Giant Killer, transformed the racing world by proving that agility, intelligent engineering, and efficient design could overcome sheer power. Weighing just over 1,200 pounds thanks to its lightweight aluminum body and tubular steel frame, the car was purpose-built for racing dominance. It was powered by a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder Fuhrmann engine that produced 110 horsepower. Modest by today's standards, but a marvel of efficiency in its era. The 550 Spyder consistently outperformed larger, more powerful competitors on the track, earning its legendary status. The 550 Spyder's triumphs include winning its class at the Carrera Panamericana and securing podium finishes at endurance races like Le Mans, the Nürburgring, and the Targa Florio. These victories cemented its reputation as a motorsport icon and inspired Porsche to integrate the Carrera name into future models, a legacy that continues to this day. Adding to its mystique, the 550 Spyder became widely recognized due to its association with Hollywood star James Dean, who tragically died in a crash while driving his customized model, Little Bastard. This incident contributed to the car's almost mythical status, intertwining its legacy with popular culture and motorsport history. With just 90 examples surviving today, the 550 Spyder stands as a prized artifact of Porsche's racing heritage. One recently sold for over $6 million, reflecting its enduring appeal among collectors and motorsport enthusiasts. Jerry Seinfeld has often expressed his admiration for Porsche's innovative spirit, and the 550 Spyder reflects his passion perfectly. Its bold design and storied racing history resonate deeply with his appreciation for cars that pushed the boundaries of their time. Number 2. 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. The 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing is more than a car. It's a design revolution. The iconic upward opening doors, initially a necessity due to the car's tubular space frame, became its defining feature. Pairing this innovation with a 3.0-liter inline-six engine, the Gullwing set speed records and redefined luxury. Its success on the track and immediate adoption by Hollywood elites turned it into a cultural phenomenon. Jerry Seinfeld's decision to include this car in his collection showcases his admiration for vehicles that blur the line between engineering and artistry. Originally conceived as a race car, the 300 SL made its debut at the 1952 24 Hours of Le Mans, where it claimed victory. The Mercedes-Benz introduced the road-going version in 1954, which quickly became a status symbol for the elite. Only 1,400 units of the Gullwing Coupe were ever built between 1954 and 1957, adding to its rarity and allure. Coveted by enthusiasts worldwide, the 300 SL Gullwing commands premium prices at auctions, a testament to its lasting appeal. With its groundbreaking design and unmatched elegance, the 300 SL Gullwing highlights Seinfeld's keen eye for cars that shaped the evolution of automotive luxury and performance. Number 3. 1964 Porsche 911. The 1964 Porsche 911 holds a significant place in automotive history and Jerry Seinfeld's collection. As one of the earliest models ever produced, it helped establish the legacy of Porsche's most iconic sports cars. While early 911s are prized for their role in shaping Porsche's future, claims about individual provenance, such as being the first imported to the US or built specifically for Ferry Porsche, require additional verification. Powered by a 2.0 flat-six engine delivering 130 horsepower, the 911 introduced a combination of rear-engine design, lightweight construction, and exceptional handling that has become synonymous with Porsche. Only around 230 units were built in its inaugural production year, making early examples highly collectible today. Values for these cars regularly exceed $500,000, depending on condition and originality. The Porsche 911 has since become one of the longest-running and most beloved sports cars, with over 1 million units built across all generations. Jerry's ownership of this particular 911 is a nod to the car's historical significance and enduring appeal. Today, early examples like his are highly collectible, often valued at over $500,000, depending on their condition and provenance. Number 4. 1970 Porsche 908/03. The 1970 Porsche 908/03 is a masterpiece of endurance racing and stands as one of the most exceptional cars in Jerry Seinfeld's collection. Purpose-built to tackle the world's most grueling racing circuits, the 908/03 was designed with a singular focus, winning events like the Nürburgring 1,000 km and the Targa Florio, two of the most demanding races of their time. To achieve this, Porsche engineers focused heavily on weight reduction, crafting an aluminum space frame chassis that brought the car's total weight to a mere 1,430 pounds. An incredible feat that gave it a distinct advantage on tight, twisting tracks. The car was powered by a high-revving 3.0-liter flat-8 engine, producing approximately 350 horsepower. With its lightweight construction, mid-engine layout, and short wheelbase, the 908/03 delivered razor-sharp handling and unparalleled agility, allowing drivers to navigate hairpin corners with precision. Its design was so effective that in 1970, Porsche secured a dominant 1-2 finish at the Targa Florio, cementing the 908/03's legacy as a racing legend. Adding to its exclusivity, only 13 examples of the Porsche 908/03 were ever produced, making it one of the rarest and most coveted race cars from Porsche's golden era. Unlike modern endurance cars, which are often packed with electronic aids, the 908/03 relied purely on mechanical brilliance and driver skill, earning it a revered place in motorsport history. For Jerry Seinfeld, owning a 908/03 isn't just about its rarity or value, it's a tribute to Porsche's engineering excellence and its dominance in endurance racing. Today, the 908/03 remains highly sought after, with examples frequently commanding over $4 million at auction. Its inclusion in Seinfeld's collection underscores his deep appreciation for cars that represent the pinnacle of performance and racing heritage. Number 5. 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS. The 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS is widely celebrated as one of the greatest iterations of the 911 ever created. Originally developed to meet racing homologation requirements, Porsche planned to produce only 500 units. However, due to high demand, the production run was extended, resulting in a total of 1,580 units being built. This rarity, combined with its exceptional performance, has made it one of the most sought-after classic Porsches. The Carrera RS is powered by a 2.7-liter flat-six engine that produces 210 horsepower, enabling it to accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 5.5 seconds, a remarkable feat for its time. Its lightweight construction, achieved through the use of thinner steel, lighter glass, and stripped-down interiors, enhanced its agility and handling, making it a favorite among driving enthusiasts. One of the car's defining features is its distinctive ducktail rear spoiler, a revolutionary design that improved aerodynamics and set the standard for future performance models. Today, the Carrera RS is a prized collector's item, with well-preserved examples fetching over $1 million at auction. Jerry Seinfeld's Carrera RS showcases Porsche's ability to bridge the gap between track performance and road comfort, making it a standout piece in his carefully curated lineup. Number 6. 1949 Porsche 356/2 Gemünd Coupe. The 1949 Porsche 356/2 Gemünd Coupe is a pivotal piece of automotive history and a crown jewel in Jerry Seinfeld's collection. Handcrafted in Gemünd, Austria, this car was one of the very first vehicles produced by Porsche following its establishment as a company. At the time, the fledgling automaker operated out of a small, converted sawmill, making the creation of the 356/2 a monumental leap into the competitive automotive world. With only 50 units ever produced, it remains one of the rarest and most significant Porsches in existence. The 356/2 featured a lightweight aluminum body meticulously crafted by hand, which not only showcased the artisanal skills of its creators, but also set a new standard for efficiency. Paired with a modest 1.1-liter flat-4 engine producing 40 horsepower, the car could achieve a top speed of approximately 87 miles per hour, a remarkable feat for its time. This simplicity and performance ethos laid the groundwork for the Porsche philosophy of lightweight engineering and precision that continues to define the brand. What makes the 356/2 even more unique is that each car was custom-built, with variations in design and detail making no two units identical. These bespoke touches add to its allure among collectors, and surviving examples today are highly coveted, often fetching over $1 million at auction. This early Porsche embodies the brand's determination and ingenuity, paving the way for decades of success. For Jerry Seinfeld, owning this early Porsche is about more than rarity. It's a connection to the origins of one of the most iconic automotive brands in history. The 356/2 Gamond Coupe embodies Porsche's humble beginnings and its rise to global acclaim, making it a fitting addition to Seinfeld's esteemed collection of automotive legends. Number 7. 1986 Porsche 959. The 1986 Porsche 959 is widely regarded as one of the most innovative and technologically advanced cars ever produced. At its debut, it was a car ahead of its time, pushing the boundaries of performance engineering and design. Conceived initially as a Group B rally car, the 959 was built to showcase cutting-edge technology and became a benchmark for future supercars. The 2.85-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine produced 450 horsepower, propelling the car to a top speed of 197 miles per hour and allowing it to sprint from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. Figures that were astounding in the 1980s. What made the 959 revolutionary wasn't just its speed, but its innovative features. It was one of the first production cars to feature all-wheel drive, a technology that Porsche refined for the 959 and later adapted for other models, including the iconic 911. The car also boasted advanced aerodynamics, active suspension, and run-flat tires, features that were groundbreaking at the time and remain impressive today. Despite its engineering brilliance, the 959 was not street legal in the United States upon its release. Porsche declined to provide the required cars for crash testing, and as a result, the 959 did not meet U.S. safety and emissions standards. It wasn't until the show and display law was introduced in 1999 that collectors could legally import the 959 for limited use. This law allowed historically significant cars like the 959 to be driven in the U.S. under specific restrictions. Porsche produced only 337 units of the 959, making it one of the rarest supercars ever built. Its exclusivity and technological achievements have made it a favorite among collectors. Today, well-preserved examples of the 959 can command auction prices exceeding $1 million, with some selling for as much as $2 million, depending on their condition and provenance. For Jerry Seinfeld, the 959 represents Porsche's daring approach to integrating advanced technology, blending speed and sophistication in a way that set new industry standards. As part of his collection, it represents not just speed and power, but the spirit of experimentation that redefined what a supercar could be. Owning a 959 is a nod to the engineering marvels that continue to inspire car enthusiasts and manufacturers around the world. Number 8. 1969 Lamborghini Miura. Renowned as the world's first supercar, the Lamborghini Miura set a new benchmark for design and performance, reshaping the sports car industry in the late 1960s. With its mid-engine layout, the Miura set a new standard for sports car engineering and became a blueprint for high-performance vehicles that followed. Powered by a 4.0-liter V12 engine producing 350 horsepower, the Miura could achieve a top speed of 174 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. The Lamborghini Miura's revolutionary mid-engine layout set a new benchmark for sports car engineering. With its captivating design by Marcello Gandini, it became an inspiration for future supercars and a standout of 1960s automotive innovation. The car debuted at the 1966 Geneva Motor Show, immediately capturing global attention and cementing Lamborghini's reputation as a maker of cutting-edge performance vehicles. Lamborghini built only 764 Miuras between 1966 and 1973, further enhancing its exclusivity. Today, well-maintained examples can fetch between $1.5 million and $3 million at auction, depending on rarity and condition. Jerry Seinfeld's ownership of a 1969 Miura is a reflection of his appreciation for automotive milestones and timeless design, solidifying its place in his exceptional collection. Number 9. 1957 BMW 507 Series 2. The 1957 BMW 507 Series 2 is a timeless roadster that represents the pinnacle of luxury and performance in the 1950s. Designed by Albrecht von Goetz, the 507 features sleek and elegant styling, including a long hood, curvaceous lines, and an iconic kidney grille. Its beauty and exclusivity have made it one of the most desirable classic cars ever built. Under the hood, the 507 is powered by a 3.2-liter V8 engine, delivering 150 horsepower. While this might seem modest today, it was impressive for its era, enabling the car to reach a top speed of around 122 miles per hour. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, the 507 was celebrated for its refined driving experience. The Series 2 featured slight improvements over the original, such as increased interior space and better ergonomics. BMW intended the 507 to be a rival to Mercedes-Benz's 300 SL, but its high production costs resulted in a price tag that was prohibitively expensive for most buyers. With just 252 units ever produced, the BMW 507 remains a rarity among vintage cars. Its value reflects its status, with recent sales ranging from $2 million to $5 million, often influenced by unique features or provenance. Jerry Seinfeld's ownership of this model reflects his admiration for classic European craftsmanship and automotive elegance. Number 10. 1964 Aston Martin DB5. When you think of James Bond, the Aston Martin DB5 immediately comes to mind. Introduced to the world in the 1964 film Goldfinger, the DB5 didn't just cement its place in cinematic history, it elevated Aston Martin into a household name. The car became synonymous with sophistication, style, and cutting-edge gadgetry, thanks to its starring role alongside Sean Connery. Packed with spy gear like an ejector seat, revolving license plates, and machine guns, the DB5 captured the imaginations of audiences and became a lasting cultural icon. Beneath its Hollywood fame, the 1964 DB5 was a marvel of engineering for its time. Powered by a 4.0-liter inline-6 engine, producing 282 horsepower, it could reach a top speed of 145 miles per hour and accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 8 seconds. An impressive feat for a luxury grand tourer. Its smooth ride and powerful performance made it a favorite of the elite. With only 1,059 units produced, including both coupe and convertible variants, it's a rare find in today's collector market. The DB5's design is timeless, featuring elegant curves, a classic chrome grille, and signature wire-spoke wheels. Instead, it offered unparalleled luxury with Connelly leather seats, a walnut veneer dashboard, and advanced comforts for the era. The DB5 wasn't just a car, it was an aspiration. Jerry Seinfeld's love for the DB5 goes beyond its Bond connection. He once mentioned that its timeless design and refined performance are reminders of an era when cars were as much about character as engineering. Today, well-preserved examples can sell for over $1.5 million, with those tied to Bond films commanding even higher premiums. By adding the DB5 to his collection, Jerry celebrates an enduring symbol of luxury, innovation, and timeless cool. Number 11. 1976 Lamborghini Countach LP400. The Lamborghini Countach LP400 is a car that redefined automotive design when it debuted in the 1970s, and Jerry Seinfeld's metallic blue example is one of the most striking ever made. Known for its sharp, angular design and scissor doors, the Countach looked like something from the future, a stark departure from the curvaceous designs of the 1960s. Created by Marcello Gandini at Bertone, the LP400 introduced the wedge shape that became the hallmark of supercars. The LP400 was the first version of the Countach and is considered the purest in terms of design, lacking the bulky aerodynamic appendages of later models. Powered by a 3.9-liter V12 engine producing 375 horsepower, it could accelerate from 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds and reach a top speed of 179 miles per hour. Remarkable figures for the time. Lamborghini produced only 150 units of the LP400, adding to its exclusivity. Today, the Countach LP400 is highly prized among collectors, with pristine examples fetching upwards of $1.5 million at auction. Jerry Seinfeld's ownership of this iconic supercar highlights his appreciation for bold design and engineering that pushed the boundaries of the era, making it a standout in his exceptional collection. Number 12. 1967 Austin Healey 3000 Mark III. Rounding out this list is the 1967 Austin Healey 3000 Mark III, a quintessential British roadster that represents the golden age of 1960s sports cars. As the final version of the Austin Healey 3000 series, the Mark III stands out for its refined performance, timeless design, and historical significance. Jerry Seinfeld's Mark III is not only a gem in his collection, but also holds special meaning, as it was featured in the very first episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. This model is powered by a 2.9-liter inline-six engine, delivering 150 horsepower and a top speed of approximately 120 miles per hour. It could sprint from 0 to 60 in just over 9 seconds, making it competitive among its contemporaries. The Mark III also introduced improvements like a revised interior, improved brakes, and a more powerful engine, enhancing both comfort and performance. With only 17,712 units produced before the end of its production in 1967, the Mark III is a sought-after classic today. Pristine examples regularly command over $100,000 at auction. Its combination of vintage charm, cultural significance, and enduring appeal makes it a perfect finale to this remarkable lineup of cars in Jerry Seinfeld's collection. Jerry Seinfeld's car collection isn't just a garage full of rare and expensive vehicles, it's a celebration of automotive history, design, and innovation. Each car in his collection tells a unique story, from groundbreaking engineering to cultural significance, making it far more than just a display of wealth. It reflects a deep appreciation for the artistry and craftsmanship that define the golden eras of motoring. What sets Seinfeld's collection apart is the personal connection he has with these cars. Whether it's the Porsche 550 Spyder's racing legacy, the Aston Martin DB5's link to James Bond, or the Lamborghini Miura's game-changing design, each vehicle is a piece of history brought to life. His passion for preserving these icons resonates with car enthusiasts around the world, reminding us why these machines are more than just modes of transportation. They're symbols of human ingenuity and creativity. As we wrap up this incredible lineup, we'd love to hear from you. Which car stood out to you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and if you've enjoyed this journey through Jerry Seinfeld's extraordinary collection, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more amazing stories, rare cars, and fascinating insights into the world of automotive legends.